right. Good afternoon, Nicole. How are you today?
Good afternoon. I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. I was very impressed with your resume. I see that you were at the same law firm. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Well, I'll let you tell me. How long were you there at the last firm?
9 years.
9 years. Okay, perfect. And that was in New York. And then did you relocate here
I
to
was in New
Florida?
York, and yes, I'm in Florida now.
Okay, great. So why don't you tell me, I know we've already talked about it, but for the purpose of this part of the interview, why don't you tell me a little bit about the type of law that the firm practiced where you were?
They did everything from tax certs, filing tax certs for co-ops, real estate tax, co-ops, condominiums, closings, workers' comp, Social Security. They did have personal injury. I'm not going to lie, though, I dabbed only into the personal injury part. Where like
Okay.
we did an intake, and I was only at the beginning phase of a bill of particulars. Yeah, bill of particulars discovery phase. We had to sit in on depositions and had to talk with the clients for those, so things of that nature.
Okay. And then we talked a little bit about the pace of the office, and you explained to me that it was a rather small office. So you had a lot on your plate. So about how many cases were you managing?
I find that the small law firms tend to have more because it's more small, and there was only one, two, three, four paralegals. So I was dealing with about, out of all different between the workers' comp and Social Security, I would say about 100. And
Okay.
actually went up if it was definitely during tax season, and I had to handle the co-ops and the condominiums, so then I have to go through each unit.
Okay, great. Thank you for explaining that to me. And then tell me about your education with regards to
I
this.
went to, I graduated from Mercy College. I
Mhm.
went there. They have I got my bachelor's in legal studies, but I also have my paralegal certificate. It was a dual program
Perfect.
as
That was
well.
my next question. Thank you. And if offered a position, when would you be available to start?
I'm available as soon as possible.
Okay, wonderful. And then as far as it looks like there was a little gap from when your last law firm to now. Can you tell me what that gap was for? Was that
Well,
your
I was in New York, but my grandmother had passed away. So that was really the reason for my relocating and spending her last days with her.
okay? Perfect.
So I had wanted to do that with her. And then after she passed away just recently for a few months, I just traveled just to kind of clear my mind off of that.
Yeah.
And then now I'm here.
Well, thank you so much for explaining that to me, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank
I
you.
I know firsthand how hard that is recently. So thank you for sharing that. All right. Well, I think that's about it that I have for this part of the interview, but don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you a little bit more.